It has been a long time, guys. What is going on? I feel like the last two podcasts we've been saying that.
Yeah.
As you guys can see, I am in a ditch, bare bones. I'm holding a mic in my hand. And this is the PinstripeStrong podcast. We got to make it happen, bro, because at the end of the day, I'm like, man, this is like too many days going by. We haven't even talked Yankee baseball, and the season's going to open like next week.
Yeah.
Well, you guys know what I mean. Not next week, but you know what I mean. A week and a half. Welcome to the PinstripeStrong podcast. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna discuss a couple of things about top 5 things. You know, who's gonna win the shortstop situation? You know, what's happening there with the most impressive people out of camp. We also have, let's talk some World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
For sure, the starting rotation and the injuries. And we'll talk about that and more on the PinstripeStrong podcast. Stop.
Let's do it.
I want to do it. Ding, ding. I want to do it. Ding, ding. What's good to my people on app? What's good to my people on app? What's good to my people on app? Yeah. Yes, guys. So what's going on? I am JoezMcfly. I am joined here by my co-host, Chris.
What's good, my peoples? Long time no speak.
Hopefully my sound is good because I'm doing this through not my normal mic. This is just a USB mic, but I hear some good things about this mic. So Chris is the only one that complains about it.
I did not complain.
You complained. You complained.
The people wasn't hearing me. I don't know what's going on.
Yes. No, we are not live on YouTube, guys, because we're live on AMP right now. So we're going to be, this episode will be coming out, after I edit it, and I'll put it out there for sure.
So tell the people, are we back on, are we on Twitch or YouTube for the season?
Okay, all right. That's a great question. All right, so let's talk some channel updates real quick, which I'm going to be coming out with another video, kind of explaining in depth a little bit more what we're going to be doing with the channel. It's just going to be more like we're just going to be doing a lot more. If you notice on the YouTube channel, it's changed. It's now, instead of it just being just PinstripeStrong by itself, it's now JoezMcfly Sports. And it doesn't mean that PinstripeStrong is going away. It's still going to be there. We're still going to do PinstripeStrong. We're still going to do Yankee stuff. I'm still doing my reactions. It's just going to allow me or us to do more stuff. So I am still going to do streaming on Twitch. Yeah. However, I'm going to still pick a day. There's still going to be one day out of the week that I will be streaming on, one day out of the week that I will be streaming on YouTube. And I'll probably be doing stuff with like prop bets and betting and like live bets or whatever, like fun stuff like parlays and seeing, hopefully I hit. And I hit like one of those crazy parlays and be like, $1 and 250,000. Like people be hitting them shit.
That's 25 leg.
Yeah, you think my reaction to Giancarlo Stanton was crazy. Yeah, let me hit that. I'm telling you that right now. Now, I'm not going to become a degenerate gambler. I hope.
No, you hit that 250.
It said 5 days later, you see me like pawning my shits. And anyway, so you should call 1-800, like all jokes aside, you should call 1-800-GAMBLER if you actually are going through that.
Yeah, that's true. Pawning his WWE belt.
Yeah.
Like, please. No, yeah.
I just need one more.
No, but those 25. You know what? The one that I don't get is the first shot. Like with basketball, like how you hit those first shots, B.
Nah, bro, I'm not mad.
Like the first basket. Hmm?
Sometimes I like to bet on a team that, like, if a team goes down,
yeah,
I like to bet. Like the other night, I bet the Knicks went down, and I bet on the Knicks. For some reason, they gave them like plus 550. I'm like, bro, they're only down 2 points. They're at home. Why are they doing that? So I just said, okay, idiots. I just straight up just bet on that, and I won. Knicks came back and won. Good job, Knicks. Last game, actually. That's pretty good.
Nuggets, where's the best team in the West?
Great stuff, man. But yeah, so a couple of things that we're going to do different with the podcast this season. We're still going to talk about the series and what's going on in the games and stuff like that. But it's not going to be the same like right after the game season series, right? Because a lot of stuff happened last year where I had no life. Okay, it's just me. I had no life. I was burnt out to the point that even in the off season, I wasn't even able to do other stuff. I just felt burnt out. So what I'm saying now is that, I'm still gonna stream, but I'll have like 3 set days per week, right? Like scheduled, right? If I do want to like do an impromptu stream whenever or a gaming stream whenever, I could do that, right?
Yeah.
But me streaming 7 days a week, or the Yankees on a 14-game homestand and I'm streaming every day, that shit ain't happening, Pop, because I was dying. I can't do that. Can't do that anymore. That's like kind of crazy and toxic.
Very toxic.
Very toxic. So not only that, but we're gonna go ahead. I think it's better for us to schedule our podcast and record it. We'll still have the same feelings even if we do record it. And we're thinking about a Monday, Thursday release schedule for the pod. We'll see from there, but it'll be like stable days, a Monday, Thursday, no matter what. We'll record the PinstripeStrong podcast. Unless you guys leave a ton of voicemails, and then we have to open up a third slot for us to be able to go ahead and do it. We'll be live on Twitch for streaming. I said that on YouTube, and we'll do other stuff too, man. It opens up the channel to do other things. Like if we want to talk about just overall baseball, if we want to talk about stuff that's not only Yankee stuff, we want to talk about like some, Spanish stuff or just Latinos around the sport or like whatever. It just allows us to expand within the channel. But I'm still gonna do Yankee stuff for sure.
Love it.
But I've been like really planning. That's why I haven't really done a podcast with Chris recently, and we just haven't like done anything because it's just
life has been going on, man.
Life's been going on, and I just haven't had us. I mean, look where I'm recording right now, bro. I'm like, I'm not even living in my house, bro. I'm like in a shed. It is what it is. But we'll talk about that. You guys will find out more. But there's some stuff that's going on. We got Yankee spring training happening right now. We got people, like eye-opening players. We have who's gonna win the shortstop. IKF is freaking out. You guys don't even know how I feel about that. I was so happy when I seen that news. When I seen IKF will not be the shortstop. He will be tried out as a utility, and then they put him in center field. And I'm like, what the hell are we doing?
Bader's probably mad tight.
Bader's hurt, so he can't be tight.
I know. But like when he comes back, IKF's been playing very well, Bader.
I don't want to hear that.
I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. They love that guy too much, man. They love IKF too much. I'm just
get him out of here, man. Why don't they DF? They need to just DFA IKF, bro. Like seriously, put the man out of his misery.
Donaldson hasn't been really, doing much either. So,
bro, he swung the other day. I think yesterday he swung. He struck out, and he lost the bat. Like the bat went flying.
Yeah,
it's like, what are we doing here? I don't know.
When it comes to spring, you want to see basically what if they have changed anything.
Spring things.
So you don't put, if they're going very good, obviously you don't put too much stock in it. If they're going very bad, it's a little concerning, but you don't put too much stock in it. But with how last season ended with IKF, Donaldson, and Hicks, and then you see Hicks fumbling and mumbling in the outfield, and outfield can't really catch. IKF still committing errors. Donaldson losing a bat. It's like, bro, take your losses, B.
At some point, it's crazy. Literally. Imagine you're Cashman right now, Chris. Literally, the 3 people that are all fucking up.
All fucking up.
The 3 people, not even one. Sometimes one is getting hot. No. IKF is trash. Hicks is missing ball. After he started kind of hot, then he just kind of I don't know where he went, and then he just dropping fly balls in the outfield, routine fly balls. I don't know what's going on with that. And I get it, spring training, it's a little tough with the fly balls because but come on, every ball. All right. And that's weird. I mean, the kids are playing the ball well, so what's going on there? And then there's Donaldson. And Chris, playing time wise, I don't know what we're gonna do with Donaldson.
Yeah.
All I know is that I come back and I'm looking at the at bats here, and I'm seeing DJ LeMahieu looking mighty healthy.
Mighty healthy.
I see DJ LeMahieu swinging a nice bat. I see DJ LeMahieu batting 400 right now in 25 at bats. I granted it's only 25, but that's about enough. I mean, come on.
That's good enough for me, bro. I gotta tell you, that's good enough for me. I would like to see DJ play third. He came in healthy. He told us he's coming in healthy, and he's showing it. And I'm sorry, B. You gotta put if you're really serious about this upcoming season, DJ's at third. Start the season.
So one thing we're going to try to do this season is that we're going to try to get away from just only talking about, the games and like all that mundane stuff that everybody just talks about. We're just going to talk about like maybe 5 of the most important subjects going around the Yankees, during the time that we're doing the podcast. So I'm looking now, and the number one thing that I see, of course, the shortstop battle to me is number one.
Yeah.
We have, and if you think about the infield spots, because it doesn't necessarily only have to be a shortstop battle.
Mm-hmm.
It could be just the infield spots. We have first base, which is Rizzo, and then maybe DJ LeMahieu gets in there against a really tough lefty. We have Gleyber at second base or DJ LeMahieu. At shortstop, to be determined. We'll come back to that. At third base, we have, what's going on there? There's Donaldson, DJ, Cabrera. Well, Cabrera can play anything because he has every glove known to man. He has a shortstop glove, a third baseman's glove. Well, they're all the same glove, but you know what I mean. He's just playing every single position. He even played a little bit of first. Plays center too.
Center too, yeah.
Yeah. So there's so many infielders that we have with IKF, Gleyber, Donaldson. We have Volpe and Peraza, and we have, I said DJ? Well, DJ. Well, you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, DJ for third. Peraza's been playing second, right?
So who are your guys, Chris? Like, who are the guys? Like, who do you foresee, spring training now?
It's really hard to not see Volpe starting shortstop.
It's really hard not to see Volpe.
And we said that in the beginning. Like, yo, you gotta try to make that decision's very difficult for them to send you back down. And he's doing everything, B.
Volpe in 13 games, 37 at bats, is batting 297, 422 on base percentage, 568 slugging with a 990. Excuse my disrespect. OPS with 2 homers and just doing well. He's playing a little bit of third base. A little bit of second base, a little bit of shortstop. He's playing well.
Defense is great. He's walking.
Defense is great.
He's taking his walks as well. He's hitting homers.
7 walks.
Like, bro, 4 doubles. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
What isn't he's doing? He's you know what I mean? He's he got
like
what?
Cashman, if he doesn't win the job, Cash, you need to explain to him why. Like, it's to that point where you have to explain to this person why they have not made the team, even though they've done everything you have asked of them.
Now,
so I don't know.
Why am I forgetting his name? Steinbrenner.
Hal?
Hal. Well, I was thinking Hank. I'm like, no, Hank is.
Jeez.
But Hal, he said he was talking. He was being interviewed. Actually, when it was funny when Volpe was batting, he was being interviewed, and he said they asked him like, is his time? The clock situation, is that going to get in the way in your decision to bring a Volpe? And he said no. So I'm like, all right. So if the owner of
the way, Hal is having a phenomenal offseason. I just want to go out there and say it. Like, the whole Judge thing, how he approached the whole Judge situation, and the stuff with the Judge agent came out,
Yeah.
and how he handled the situation. And I feel like, and I talked about this on Talking Yanks, when that man got booed, he took it personal.
He really
Okay.
took it
All
personal.
right. He said, you know what? Enough of this shit. Okay. He did say, if I want something to get done, I'll find a way to get it done.
I'll find a way.
Okay.
I'll
So
figure it
the
out.
same thing with Volpe, and he said that he spoke with Judge about Volpe. Volpe even, I mean, it's kind of tough if you're IKF because you got even the captain of the Yankees kind of vouching for Volpe right now. Like it's wild. Right. It's an uphill battle for him, but it's just what it is. Listen, Volpe deserves a spot on this team. I feel like he should be the starting shortstop opening day. If it is, and I don't even feel like it should be an either or situation for Peraza. I feel like there's a space for both of them on the team. Now, maybe not opening day because of moving parts and situations like that, but Hal himself said that up the middle, he envisions both of them up the middle.
So, and what does that mean for Torres?
Well, I don't think that they look at Torres as a future piece.
Crazy, man. He's gone.
Or they move Gleyber over to third. I don't know. I honestly don't know.
Has he ever in any level played third?
I don't know. We figure it out. What can I say? Like,
yeah.
Figure it out. My thing is that Peraza is the better defender, right? Like he has a shortstop arm. There are a couple of plays that I did see Volpe make, and it looked like it looked like his arm barely got there to first base. I'm not saying he doesn't have an arm. I'm just saying Peraza's is stronger. It's a lot better of an arm.
Peraza got a rocket.
I want both, bro. Like I want both. So, but Peraza's not having a good spring at all right now. So if he does get sent down, then it's not surprising. Right now he's batting 214 with a homer, 250, 353 on base with 393 slugging, 746 OPS, which is not good. However, it is still better than that of Mr. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, OPS wise. I mean, he has a better OPS than him, but we all know on defense that he does help out. So we'll see what that.
Van Ross says a trade does need to happen, though. Somehow.
A trade needs to happen. I think we need to get IKF off this team one way or another. Either you DFA him or you trade him. DFA him feels crazy, not crazy, but it just feels like Cashman, Bob, all you had to do was non-tender him. And then you wouldn't have had to pay him anything.
You re-signed him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, is it resign or he just picked up the option?
What happened is that he tendered him a contract. It was his last year of arbitration or something. So
$6 million.
$6 million. He got a raise. I'm not sure. It is what it is. So
it is what it is. Now, with shortstop, you want to get into who impressed you?
All right, so we'll talk about in the spring who has impressed us. You know what? Let's put some. I should start doing this, man. Whenever we move into a new subject, let's go ahead and put 10 minutes on the clock to talk about it.
Oh, I like that.
I like that. Let's put 10 minutes on the clock.
10 minutes on the clock,
and we figure it out. That's it. Okay, so this spring has, of course, Volpe has impressed me because he's done exactly what I've asked him to do right away. Remember, I said, make it almost asinine to not bring you up. Make the decision hard, play well, and he's done that. So he's definitely impressed me. Calhoun in left field has impressed.
That's one of the guys that I told you, he's a former top prospect.
Yes.
And he could show out, and he has. He's batting 300. You know what I mean? Hitting for power, hitting for average, and he's in the outfield doing his thing. So that Calhoun definitely.
Yeah.
Impressed me for sure.
First baseman Chaparro has
Oh
impressed
my
me as
God. That's
well.
my sleeper pick.
Chris, he hit
Chaparro.
4 bombs on the
Bro.
season, 321, 424,
Woof.
750, and an 1100 OPS. I love what I seen for Chaparro. And to
Chaparro, man.
me, I was looking at it, and I'm because for a while I was looking in the farm. I'm like, yo, who we got like behind Rizzo? Like, what if something happens over there? And you know what, Chaparro, not only does he play first base, but he's actually slated as a third baseman as well. The kid can hit.
He can hit, man. That
The kid can
power.
rake. The kid can
Power.
rake. He's a big boy. He's a big boy.
That sound off his bat as well.
Yeah.
For sure. Schmidt, obviously with we don't want to get into a different topic, but with Rodon going down, obviously.
Yeah.
Pitching has to step up, and Clark Schmidt for sure showing out. He was recently he pitched 5 perfect innings.
Yeah.
He's saying, "Yo, this is my spot." The hell with her mom.
Oh yeah.
This is my spot.
Oh yeah.
Clark.
Oh
So
yeah.
we know what he could do, but he's definitely showing out. He wants that 5th spot. So let's see what happens from there.
Jason Dominguez came up here and let
Woo!
people know, hey guys, if it wasn't for 2020, I'd be up here already.
That's what you
My guy in 11 games hit 4 bombs, looked great. The kid was awesome, batting 455, 520, 1.45 slugging, 1,500 OPS. To me, Jason Dominguez and some Yankee scouts have actually said this, that he has opened their eyes this spring, where before it wasn't even a possibility. Like they were looking at him as a 2024 kind of kid. But they've opened it to the point where if he performs really well at AA, that he's a legitimate shot to make the team sometime later on this year. What are your thoughts on that, Chris?
I mean, we gotta make the decision difficult for the front office, right? That's exactly what Volpe and Jason Dominguez did. They just win? Him and Will Warren just won like minor league player of the year and minor league pitcher of the year, something like that.
Yeah.
Congrats to them for sure. Look, I mean, el aguacate. That's the guy.
El aguacate.
Love that. With all the pressure put on him, because they called him the next generation's Mickey Mantle, the next generation, Barry, this guy, right? And you see him, and he's brolic.
Yeah.
And he comes in and he does exactly what he's out there to do, smash the balls, and he's been doing it, B. And I can't wait. If the possibility is there for him to come up, obviously he has to kill it in AA. You're probably gonna want him to see AAA pitching though, Joe. I don't think he's gonna jump from AA to major league.
Well, you know what, Chris? I was saying, they want to say the best prospects are in AA, not AAA.
Not AAA.
And I'll say this, Chris, that the Yankees need to be a little bit more like the Braves. Take some chances. Be a little brave like the Braves.
My thing is can he do any worse than Aaron Hicks?
No. Well, no. What the hell? Hey, hell no. I mean,
one of the things that I've seen though, like, he hasn't really faced a major league pitcher.
That's why you need to be in AA. Put him in AA. Those kids are in AA. They street track them, So maybe he'll get Peraza didn't have like a crazy amount of AAA at bats.
Yeah.
Before they brought him up. I mean, what did he have? What did he have down there last year? He didn't have like some insane amount. He played.
No, he was batting over 300, I think, in AAA.
I know. I'm not saying he wasn't batting over 300. Okay. I'm saying the amount of time that he spent down there.
The games.
In Scranton. Like he went down, let me see. He had like a couple, well, never mind. He played 99 games. What the fuck are you talking about, Joe? What are you talking about, Pop?
Nah, I think they're gonna. Yeah, you know what? Van Ross said, like August, September. I could see a call up if he kills it.
Yeah, he's got to take some chances. If we need, if the outfield is still a need, then yeah, people were saying, oh, you should be willing to trade Jason Dominguez. I'll say this. I think that because of 2020 and what that minor league season, that did not exist, a lot of kids lost development. So I think that we need to see what Jason Dominguez actually is so we can assess his actual value.
Yeah.
As of right now, the sky's the limit. Like right now, he's playing professional. He looks great. So let's see how he deals with AA, right?
Shout out to Spencer Jones real quick. You know, I mean, he was out there doing this stuff, doing his thing here and there.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. He didn't do like a crazy amount to impress me.
Not crazy, but the fact that they brought him up, he's the first pick, last year's draft?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he's out there, you know what I mean? So let's see.
So Clark Schmidt, you mentioned that he impressed. He's in the 11 and 2/3 innings. He's got 17 strikeouts. I mean, my God.
Beautiful. Clark Schmidt
has
to be the fifth guy.
He looks great. He's the spot in the rotation for sure.
Has to.
Looks great. I thought Davey had a good camp for him. He came up 9 1/3 innings, and now they're talking about him possibly being in the bullpen, Chris, starting out the year.
He was throwing that curveball too, which we talked about. Like,
yeah,
get him away from that, and that's what started the whole thing. So the fact that he got his curveball back, he was throwing 95 too, man. I was like, oh, Davey went 95,
looking good.
And he's still 23, man. Just like how I tell people about RJ Barrett. He's 23, he's still young. If they want to put him in the bullpen, let him develop into a good bullpen piece. And you know what I mean? We know he could start, but if you got Clark Schmidt in the starting rotation, the bullpen, don't do the switching up. Let's put him back. No, if he's gonna be in the bullpen, let him be in the bullpen, and he could show out with that 95 and that nasty curveball.
Look good. He looked good. He looked good.
Give me that.
He looked good. We could go ahead, with that. Nice to see Ronnie Marinaccio out there as well.
Marinaccio.
Peralta, Wandy Peralta clearly. Dominican Theo clearly doesn't give a shit about spring training right now. He just trying to get his work. I mean, every number you look at is ugly. It's just beer league softball. He's having beers in between innings. 10 ERA. I think that's almost impressive. I think that's
Cashman's assistant's like, yo, we're gonna cut this guy. He's like, that's Wandy. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, come on. Wandy knows what he's doing.
That's one of his ways. Come
on. Insane. So, and then the last guy that I'll talk about here real quick in camp, pitching wise, we got Mike King back, man. This team is different when Mike King is going, man.
King.
When you have that Swiss Army knife and a guy that can close to bridge the gap, who can do a whole bunch of different things for you, let's go, man. I was so happy when we found out that he did not need Tommy John and that he was going to be able to kind of start the season, or he might start the season with us. They might push him back a little bit, just to be safe. But I think he looks great. And
Mike King.
He's Mike King. Mike King, your King, our King, Mike King.
Yo, I know we draft Kings, but this guy in FanDuel put a parlay of first basket parlay. Anthony Davis, Kelly Oubre, Kristaps Porzingis, Jacob Poltel.
He's not hitting that.
Jalen Williams, Wendell Carter. He turned $10 into 880,000.
Wait, that happened? It hit?
It hit, bro.
Oh my God. Jesus Christ. All right. And our 10 minutes are up. And those are the kids. Good stuff there. Awesome job. We got to that.
Yeah, we kind of touched on the starting rotation on there as well. Because that's one of the things that we were going to talk about.
Well, let's all right. So let's do 5 quick minutes on the rotation. With the rotation, we got Garrett Cole right now. Rodon went down with an injury. They're saying it's not serious. They're saying, whenever I heard forearm strain, I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be a precursor. Tommy John. But good news is that the strain is not in the, in that ligament. So that's good, where he doesn't have to, hopefully it doesn't lead to anything later on. Even though Tanaka doesn't give a shit, he pitched with like
Yeah.
he pitched with a partially torn one. He doesn't care.
Bro, for like seasons, for like 3-4 seasons, B.
Love him.
But I like Rodon's attitude though. You know, he's a gamer. It sucks that we really didn't get to, you know, see him do his thing throughout the spring, but you know what I mean? Like we know
Right.
he got the right attitude for New York as for from what we see. And hopefully that result, you know, that he could do something, you know, obviously when he gets back to the mound, but which opens up the whole situation with the rotation where the Yankees go.
There's like two spots right now. Two spots right now.
Yeah. So it's like, is there still a possibility of a trade until, you know, Mans could come back, Rodon can come back? So I guess Herman and Schmidt.
Herman, yeah, Herman is like it's kind of weird.
Will they give a chance to Will Warren?
I think it's gonna be Herman Schmidt with like Davey in the pen, and like I think that's what's gonna happen. After that, then I'm thinking about where we're gonna go. Close that door, please. No, close the door, please.
Oh, it's true. It depends. I guess depends on the schedule, but Nash Wave 29 said probably don't need a 5-man rotation early.
Yeah, they might need a 5-man rotation early.
No, they might not. They might not need it.
Oh, because of the schedule, right? The
schedule, right.
I think back-to-back Fridays they don't need starters because you know opening day stuff and that's just kind of like what it is. It's just April, right? That's just how it is in April.
Yeah, it's like weird off days in between and stuff like that. So
yeah, so
probably not. I mean, let's see.
Yeah, we'll see with that, but maybe by the time
I would like to see Will Warren though this season.
I think we might see him. I mean, we did our like over under episodes with with Talking Yanks, and I think I said that the Yankees would have over 12 pitchers, starting pitchers. People will start for the Yankees this year. I can see that happening. Garrett Cole, Garrett Cole ready to go. Sevy, I would like to see him have a good start. I don't know what's happening there.
This is what I mean about you can't put too much stock in it, but when you keep seeing him get rocked,
I just like to see something good happening at least once.
Let me see some good stuff.
I would like to see something good happening at least once. Like that would be fine. That would be cool. Right. But it's not necessary, I guess.
You giving up bombs left and right, 4 runs, 3.
Right.
Like, I don't want to see that, B. Like,
yeah,
I get it. Maybe you're working on some stuff, but come on, man, lock it down.
Right.
Also, Cortez, I think he not rocked, but he's getting there as well.
Well,
didn't he just get back? Didn't he just get back from?
Yeah, so, the ball off of Vladdy's bat hasn't landed yet. But I think that the rotation is going to be Garrett Cole. Early on is going to be Garrett Cole, Nestor, Severino, and then we're going to have our Schmidt, Domingo Herman situation for starters. And then, hopefully we get Rodon back, and then, Herman could go to the pen or Schmidt, whichever one is pitching worse. And then we can have, we can also have, I mean, I don't know, Chris. I just can't. I can't think that Montas is coming back until I actually see him. I just can't.
We're having this conversation. I'm like, yo, I know there's another pitcher. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, Montas.
I was forgetting his name for a little bit right now.
You know what? I rather have him. In Harry Potter when they take like your memory and put it like in the little thing. I want to. I want to put Montas in that little pot. You know what I mean? It was like, oh yeah, we have Montas. That's an extra. I don't want to put like wait for Montas to come back or expect Montas to come back.
Right.
He's probably not gonna come back this year to me.
And that's it for the starting rotation. That's our 5 minutes that we gave to that. We talked about this.
We talked about injuries too.
Injuries. It seems like the Yankees do have a little bit of an injury bug. And we're putting 5 minutes on the clock for that bad boy. Yankees have a little bit of an injury bug. I don't think there's anything too debilitating, like crazy, like Well, knock on wood, right? We're just gonna knock on wood right now because duh. But we have like I think that the worst injury is Bader, and he's out for 6 weeks.
I just don't like that some of these injuries are the same shit that they came into the team with.
Same kind of injury.
Yeah, like similar injury or
well,
the
at least
same
he's not in the boot.
Well, yeah.
So
at least
he's not in the boot. DJ's healthy, so I'm happy with that.
Yeah, DJ's healthy. Judge, Stanton, you know what I mean? These guys, Rizzo obviously healthy. He was having the back issue last year, and
right.
They kind of sat him down. I think they sat him down, but he's like, "Oh no, not too crazy." You know, he's just taking a day, little sunshine. Obviously Cortez coming back, that's great.
Little some.
You know what I mean? And oh yeah, and Trevino also had some just, but I think he's coming back or he came back already.
Ooh, yes. And
what was the catcher that we got from Minnesota?
We don't mention his name. He's
again, bro. You know how frustrating that is, B.
Bro, they said that they were thinking about amputating a finger. Like, what's happening?
God, B. Oh, I think it was an aneurysm on his finger or something like that.
Like, what's happening to him, bro? He's like, he came to the Yankees and stopped becoming a person. This shit is crazy.
Joey, he's a correction. Bader, is the oblique for Bader, not the foot.
Yeah, it's the oblique.
It's the Bader.
At least it's the biter.
It's the Bader.
It's the biter.
Oh so, yeah, Ben Rortvert. So like
Ben Rortvert,
a mad dog.
Bro, there's no way.
I wanted to see him, B. I wanted to see him because he's brolic, B. So I wanted to see that force.
I feel like Cashman said, who's your most oft injured catcher? Just give me that. All I want is IKF.
He said it just like that, too.
He says, 25 million a year for Donaldson? I'll take that. IKF. That's what I want. That catcher never played in his life? I'll take that. What else you got? Janitor? You got a janitor that calls out every single day? I'll take that.
From LA.
My man willing to take unproductivity anywhere just to get IKF on the team.
My man said that Rover is actually NFT. that's the bonus NFT.
He's an NFT, yo. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. You take in 25 million or more, you got an NFT of Ben Rover. All right. That sounds like a deal.
Them NFTs, boy. That's just.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah. So that's it for that. I mean, those are injuries. We don't have anything else. Like on that. Hopefully, we don't have anything else to talk about. Let's keep it at that. Ooh, we saved some time there. That's some good stuff. And I guess what's the last thing to talk about? The World Baseball Classic.
Oh yeah, the World Baseball Classic.
Let's throw 5 minutes on the clock over there. Listen, right now, Japan going up against Mexico. Obviously, I'm a day one. I'm a day one USA. Hold on a second. My bad.
Same colors.
I'm a day one USA, bro. I got a blue passport over here that says USA, okay? Just to let you know, I was born out here.
No, you know what? I'm very disappointed in Dominican Republic. They reminded me of the Yankees running scoring position. I'm like, yo, bro, why y'all giving me bad time?
Chris, watching DR play, it felt like a Yankee game, a Yankee playoff game.
It really did. It was frustrating.
Hated that. Runners in scoring position fail, like people that you feel like should be performing or not. I hated that. Can the Yankees get away from that?
I didn't hate. I hated more when I saw David Ortiz video. He's like, nah, because you know what I mean, they're not ready in March.
Nah, you know,
like, yo, bro, no, you don't say that after you lose.
You know, this is our fucking city.
You don't say that after you lose to PRV, like, because they did this. Everybody's on the same schedule.
Just take that.
Everybody in the MLB. is on the same
Yeah.
schedule. I don't know everybody outside of the MLB, but
Just take the L, Pop. Come
just take the
on, man.
L. Like, don't not because and some people talking about starting in the middle of the season in July. I'm like, yo, bro, wait a minute. I don't know
Okay.
how that's gonna play out.
I'll tell you about the World Baseball Classic. Ideally, I would love the World Baseball Classic to be in July. I would. November wouldn't work because nobody would participate.
Mm.
And to be honest, MLB will not lose games for the World Baseball Classic. Even though this shit right here, this World Baseball Classic, is way more popular than regular season. Actually, than World Series baseball.
Bro.
The Trey Turner home run did more numbers in like 6 hours than the Jordan Alvarez walk-off homer. Like, it's like
then the Bryce Harper too, the one that got into the World Series.
Exactly. So for people to tell me that they're like nobody's interested in this, I call cap. I think people, anytime you attach country to it, there's always pride.
Bro, there's something deeper in that hate there. I don't know, man, because like I don't know how you could watch something like that, watch how excited the people are, and then still get mad. And yeah, you could put it towards the injury, but Gavin Lux is out for the season, sliding into second base. Brendan Nemo got hurt sliding into second base. I don't know what's going on with second base. No, I think Gavin Lux was third base.
Chris.
But whatever. Yeah, I think there's something deeper than that. Be like them talking down to about the WBC. This shit hasn't been. It wasn't just created. This shit's been around for years. You know what I mean? So
it's been around since 2006. There haven't been that many of them, but it hasn't been.
But it started in 06. That's what, like,
it's really big now. And because of social media, it's taken it to another level. And I think that every tournament is going to get even better and more competitive, but it's like really good. It's really good brand of baseball, and at the right time too, because this is the time in spring training where you're like, yo, just get me to the regular season.
Right.
And this is like really good. I love it. Go USA, man. Go USA.
You saw the guys looking at Griffey batting practice. It's like,
yeah, it's dope.
Ken Griffey batting practice. I think DR left with a bad taste in their mouth. I think they're gonna come back the next one.
All right, man. Whatever. Pal de muerto, yo. Like, yo, what's good, bro? Y'all ain't hit. Fuck out of here, bro. Y'all ain't hit. Runners in scoring position. Y'all ain't hit. So that's just what it is. Anyway, that being said, I'm proud to be an American.
I am a real
American. Fight for your rights.
The very man.
Listen, I said USA, take that shit. You hear me?
Take that.
Japan or Mexico. Well, I got money on Mexico tonight, so hopefully Mexico, go ahead and take that. Take that dub. Take whatever. Do they give a gold medal? What do they give?
Probably a gold medal and trophies. Probably
a jacket. Good. And that's it. You get the jacket and you be chilling, man. Some good stuff, man. But World Baseball Classic is great for the game. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
Yes.
Let's go. I love that. I wish I was set up so I would have been able to do like a lot more coverage on that. And with that being said, the timer is done for World Baseball Classic. Chris, nice tidy episode. What else you want to talk about? I mean, is there anything else that we're forgetting about?
Well, WrestleMania is in less than 2 weeks. Big 2-night event. Well, 4 nights because SmackDown Friday, Raw Monday. Man, I'm ready for the season. Like I've been out on the spring training. Like I'm like, I don't care anymore. Like just get me to the season.
Yeah.
So just like the players, but the WBC is exciting right now. I think we covered everything, man. I'm just glad. It's funny. Earlier today, I was thinking about. It's like, damn, I miss talking Yankees. Like talking about the Yankees, talking about the games. Obviously with everybody. The PinstripeStrong gang joining in and everything like that. So I'm glad that we're picking it up again and setting up a schedule because we ready.
Word.
And shout out to Rey Mysterio, Hall of Fame.
Feel free to join us on app. We'll take probably some live calls. Our next episode will be on. You want to just start Monday?
I'm down with Monday.
We'll probably do, what's today? Today is Monday. Let's do one later on this week. Let's get to maybe Thursday. We could probably do an app.
Yeah,
I want to do like certain questions, stuff about the Yankees. Maybe we'll do a voicemail app or just an episode where we'll talk to you guys. We'll keep you guys updated. Follow us on socials at PinstripeStrong, on TikTok at PinstripeStrong, and click a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. You already know, turn on notifications. And if you guys already know from Chris and I, like I always say, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. And say pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees!